like, if I miss this block, it's just him and Brett.
Yeah.
And I already know who's winning that.
Yeah. And speaking of, best of the best, which team or what player, when you looked on the roster that you're going to see and it's going to be a super tough opponent every time you play them?
Oh man, I got a couple players. So every time we play Tampa, because at that time they were in our division, NFC North when I first got there.
What player that kind of stood out that you was like, okay,
it was Derrick Brooks.
Okay.
No one with Derrick Brooks 55 and John Lynch, really. I say Derrick Brooks was first because I usually have to deal with him because he's a linebacker. We counter each other. So 55, I made sure when we played the Buccaneers, where he was at all times, I knew I had to bring my A game against him. And then and Brian Urlacher, he got to the Bears when I got to the Packers in 2000. So that was 54, 55, 54 for the Bears, 55 for Derrick Brooks, and then other players around the league. When we play those teams, I remember when we played the Tennessee Titans when Javon Curse got there, I was like, he is on my radar. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it, but I'm gonna give my best effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like one of my favorite players to watch. Man, he was just so fast, so sleek, so clean. I was like, man, I wish I had his speed.
He has height, speed,
everything,
flexibility. He bend and he could do certain things that a lot of defensive ends, outside linebackers couldn't do at that time. It was scary.
Yeah.
To try to face him as an offensive player. It had me. That's the only player that had me anxious because I'm like, if I miss this block, it's just him and Brett.
Yeah.
And I already know who's winning that.
Yeah. Thanks for watching the most electrifying podcast in sports entertainment, Undefeated with Michael Montgomery on YouTube. For more content with the hottest athletes, entertainers, and professionals, subscribe.